I'm actually pretty tired of creators just focusing on how to make $1 million fast or how to get rich quick overnight. Because let's get real, most people are not millionaires. A lot of folks are just trying to make better financial decisions and figure out how to manage what they have right now. And if you're one of them, continue watching this video. So I'm going to cut through all the noise and dive into some straightforward financial advice for different net worth levels that reflect what people actually are right now. From negative to zero, $0 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, and then 10,000 to 50,000. So let's start off with negative to $0 net worth. If you're in this category, it means that you got more debt than assets. And if that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Plenty of people start here. Being in the red isn't about numbers. It can feel like a huge weight on your shoulders. But it's important to know that there's a way forward, even if it feels overwhelming. Number one, you got to attack your high interest debt. The biggest thing that is draining your finances right now is probably high interest debt. Everyone talks about how compound interest can grow your money, but it can also work against you. Credit card debt, for example, compounds fast and it can be really tough to get out and get rid of it if you're only making the minimum payments. Start by paying off the highest interest debt first, which can be the avalanche method. Or if you're someone who needs like a few wins to stay motivated, try paying off the smallest debt first. That's called the snowball method. Either way, the goal is to knock out these high interest debts so you can start building wealth, not just paying off the past. Number two, make a debt payoff plan. List all your debts in order of interest rate or balance size, depending on the method that you're going to use. Set aside whatever you can each month to cover minimum payments on all your debts and throw any extra towards your top priority. Even small progress is still progress. And number three, build a basic budget. The word budget gets thrown around a lot, but it's really just knowing where your money is going. Figure out what you need to cover your essentials, then direct as much as possible towards paying down your debt. This isn't about getting fancy with your budget. It's about keeping things simple so you can move closer to a net worth of zero. Now let's talk about from $0 to $1,000 net worth. Congratulations if you already hit this point. A net worth of zero might not sound glamorous, but is a huge step. It means your assets are finally balancing out your liabilities and you're officially out of the red. But now that you're here, we can focus on building a small cushion and keeping you from slipping back. Number one, set up a mini emergency fund. Start with a goal of saving between $500 and $1,000. It's enough to cover smaller emergencies like a car repair or a doctor's visit without needing to rely on credit. It's not a full emergency fund, but it's a good start and gives you some breathing room. Number two, add another source of income. Look, I know the side hustle advice can get old, but having an extra income stream can make a big difference, especially if your main job doesn't have a lot of flexibility. Consider small, low commitment gigs like freelancing, driving for a rideshare company, or tutoring. Even if it's only an extra $20 a week, that adds up over time and could mean the difference between using credit or cash for unexpected expenses. Number three, track your money. This isn't about restricted budgets or saying no to everything. It's just about being aware of where your money is going. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even a notebook to do this. Noticing trends in your spending can help you find ways to save more easily than you might think. Number four, keep lifestyle inflation in check. Just because you're making progress doesn't mean it's time to start spending more. Try to keep your lifestyle modest and focus on saving and growing your wealth. Okay, so we're at $1,000 to $10,000 net worth. Now you got a bit of breathing room and it's time to start thinking about longer term stability. This phase is about securing an emergency fund and dipping a toe into the world of investments, even if it's just a little bit. Number one, build a larger emergency account. Gradually increase your emergency fund to cover 3 months of essential expenses. It's not glamorous to do this, but it's a huge weight off your shoulders to know that you can handle a financial curveball without going into debt. And if your 3 months seems out of reach, start by aiming for 1 month of expenses and then go from there. Number two, begin investing. Even small amounts can count. A lot of people think investing is only for wealthy people, but that's totally not true. Even small monthly contribution can start to add up. So try micro investing platforms or robo-advisors that let you invest as little as $5 or $10. Even $50 a month into a low-cost index fund can make a big difference over time thanks to compound interest. Number 3, understand how compound interest works. So here's the thing. Compound interest is an amazing tool. When you invest even a small amount consistently, it can grow significantly over time. So if you're able to set aside a little each month, it's totally worth it. Every dollar you invest now has the potential to grow, and that money that works for you rather than you working against it. Number 4, watch out for lifestyle inflation. If you've been cutting back to get here, it can be tempting to reward yourself by spending more. Try to keep expenses as low as possible so that you can keep putting any extra funds towards your investments and building your financial safety net. So now we're at $10,000 to $50,000 net worth. Once you're in this range, you have more stability, which means you're ready to start focusing on wealth building moves. This isn't about huge financial leaps. It's about making smart, consistent decisions that help your money grow. Number 1, start focusing on investments. Now that you've got a foundation, look beyond savings accounts and basic emergency funds. Diversified investments like index funds, ETFs, or retirement account, if you don't already have one already, can help you grow your wealth over time. These investments are accessible and generally low cost, making them a great choice when you're in the early stages of wealth building. Number 2, take advantage of tax advantage accounts. If you haven't already, now is the time to consider tax advantage accounts like a Roth IRA or a 401k. These accounts allow your money to grow tax-free or tax-deferred, which makes a big difference over the long term. Even if you only put in a small amount each month, the tax advantages and compounded growth will and can add up. Number 3, automate your savings and investments. One of the best ways to stay on track is to automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts. That way, the money goes where it needs to be before you're tempted to spend it. Automation is a powerful tool for consistency, and consistency is what drives growth over time. Number 4, explore additional investment options. Now that you are building momentum, consider expanding your portfolio. You could look into options like bonds or real estate investment trusts called REITs, and these can be additional income streams and help balance out your investments. But you kind of got to remember it's okay to start small and gradually expand as you feel more comfortable. And number 5, define your long-term goals. At this stage, you're in a good position to think about where you want to go. Do you want to retire early? Do you want to save for a house or build a family fund? Setting clear goals can help guide your financial decisions. It's easier to stay disciplined when you have a reason behind every dollar you save or invest. Number 6, protect what you're building with basic insurance. As your wealth grows, so does your need for protection. Make sure you have basic insurance like health, renters or homeowners, and even life insurance. These policies can prevent one unexpected event from undoing everything that you're working for. Financial success isn't just about making huge leaps, it's about making small, smart moves that adds up over time. By focusing on the right strategies with each net worth level, you can build a secure financial foundation and grow it steadily. No matter where you are today, you have the power to take control of your finances, one step at a time. Adjust your strategies as your net worth grows, stay disciplined, and keep building wealth building habits. Let's start where you are and make a plan to keep moving forward. That's the video. I'm in Vegas and I'm about to head downstairs to play a little roulette. So till next time, peace.